What is libertarianism? Libertarianism is a political ideology centered around the liberty of the individual. Essentially, people should be free to do as they want, so long as they're not causing harm to others. As John Stuart Mills put it in the harm principle, the only purpose for which power can be rightfully exercised over any member of a civilized community against his will is to prevent harm to other individuals. I think the best metaphor for libertarianism comes from The Lord of the Rings. Frodo, Gandalf trusted him with the Ring of Power and said, basically, this is too dangerous for any individual to wield um, because it's like Lord Acton said, power corrupts. Anytime that somebody has that ability to control other people, they're going to use it for nefarious purposes. The only thing that can be done is to destroy it, to cast the ring of power into the fires of Mount Doom. From the perspective of the hardcore libertarian, the state is not merely dangerous, it is criminal. Like a common street thug, the state uses violence or the threat thereof as a means of obtaining revenue. This is exactly the textbook definition of extortion: the practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force or threats. The libertarian's crusade is thus fundamentally a moral one. The state is wrong. The state is criminal. It is wrong for society to be organized in a manner where some live parasitically off others. Instead, libertarians believe in a voluntary society, where consent is the bedrock of all relationships. Politically, then, libertarianism can be seen as a movement to limit state power. Libertarians want the state to do less. They want the state to spend less money, to impose fewer taxes on the citizenry, and to impose fewer rules or regulations concerning the conduct of individuals. Whatever the state is doing, we want it to stop. And make no mistake, libertarianism is a fundamentally radical ideology. We would, if we had our way, completely reorganize society. One of the main policy proposals of libertarians is to eliminate all payroll taxes, including the income tax. People just want to be able to keep their entire check, and they should be able to. But in order to do this, we need to completely rethink the size and scope of the state. For while this proposal is radical, the implementation is actually pretty straightforward. The state just needs to stop doing stuff. Shut down the public school system. Stop programs like government-run health insurance and have doctors simply bill consumers or insurance agencies. Throw out the regulatory rulebook. It's not necessary because markets are self-regulating. No more welfare. Let the moocher class get jobs and become productive members of society. No more bureaucracy, no more political class, no more inflation, no more taxes, just people trading with each other.